Chapter 55. Jason Armbruster. Found him. He's at Pearson. Check out social media. I stared at my phone for the 10th time since I received it. I could already see Pearson in the distance. We've got him. He will not get away this time. Pearson must be like Disney World to him, kids and parents fawning over him and his miracles. I didn't need to watch him do his thing on social media. Who used a gift from God for clicks anyway? I parked in the circle drive of the main entrance and left my car there. I'd need it for the perp walk and wasn't about to hand the keys to my cruiser to the valet parking attendant. One more pain pill won't hurt and should help me get to him faster. I tossed it back with a swig of coffee. I braced my left hand against my lower spine and then pulled myself up and out of my car with my right arm. The less weight I put on my leg, the better. After the automatic door opened, the noise from the lobby halted me. Why all the commotion? Hundreds of people milled around the lobby, their faces pointed toward the cafeteria. He must be in there. I pushed into the throng of people and made my way toward the cafeteria. "Excuse me, police, I need to get through." People normally heeded those words, but today it seemed like I was talking to myself. No one even noticed me, so I let my shoulder do the talking. After a few minutes, I made it to the entrance of the cafeteria. 2 doors controlled the flow of traffic, and 2 doctors stood guard at each one. They spoke quickly to people in line, and then let less than half of them through the door. Often only a child entered, while the parents stayed outside and backed away from the entrance. What was going on? And where was the hospital security team? This mob needed to be controlled. "Excuse me, I need to get inside," I said. A tall doctor with a hint of a German accent moved in front of the door. "Sorry, you don't meet criteria. You'll have to wait out here." Oh, it's on. Maybe you didn't hear what I said or didn't see my uniform. I'm Officer Jason Armbruster with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. I have a warrant for the arrest of Dr. Cameron Turner, and I'm going in there to get him. I heard you, but you're not getting inside. Dr. Turner has very important work to attend to at the moment, and he can't do that if he's under arrest. He assured me that once he's done, he will turn himself in. Now, if you please step aside, there are others who need to be in here." The doctor waved to someone behind him, and then a young girl crawled under my arm and presented herself to the other doctor at the door. She took one look at the child and then waved her through. "What's going on? Why are you putting these kids inside the cafeteria?" "Because Dr. Turner is going to heal them all. Or would you prefer to haul him away before he gets down here to do that? Do you want to face their parents?" Several people outside the door turned to eavesdrop on our conversation. Probably parents of the kids waiting for their own personal miracle. I glared at the doctor. Who was he to guilt-trip me in front of these people? "His work and my job are completely unrelated. He's got an active warrant, and I'm going to enforce it." 2 more uniformed officers approached me from behind. About time. "I've got this area covered. Why don't you 2 head upstairs and see if you can find him there?" "How will we know where he is?" Why do the young ones always need to be spoon-fed? "Start on the 2nd floor and keep going until you find a sick kid." Cameron. I will restore you to health and heal your wounds, for the old order of things is passing away. I backed away from the patient's bed and turned to leave the room. "Dad, wait!" Aaron called to me from the foot of the bed. "What is it?" Aaron turned back toward the child, laying in the bed. A bright white bandage covered most of his head, stained in several areas by a dark reddish pigment. "He doesn't have any family here. He's going to be confused when he comes around." "You're right. I think he will be." I knew I was running out of time with Aaron. He's taken such impressive leaps in maturity over these last several weeks, and he's showing it again. It was time for me to stop giving him answers and letting him find them on his own. "What do you think we should do?" "I'm going to stay here until he wakes up. It won't take all that long. This is the last floor, so I should be able to catch up before we go back down." I pulled him in for a one-armed hug. "I'm proud of you, Aaron. I love your heart. Your mother and I could not be more proud of the man you're becoming." He turned his head to look at me. Our eyes were nearly level. Last month I was several inches taller than him. "Thanks, Dad." The patient stirred in bed and drew our attention away from each other. I needed to get moving. "See you soon." A crowd waited for me in the hallway and cheered as I exited the room. Natalie and Alex stayed several rooms ahead of me and handled the discussion with the families. They were batting 1,000. Every family immediately consented to the offer, and we still healed the ones without families present. I waved and spun toward the next room, but didn't make it. My toe dragged on the floor and stopped suddenly, sending me crashing sideways. I tried to brace myself with my arm, but couldn't slow myself down enough, probably because my radius snapped from the impact. My right hip exploded in pain when I landed on it. The crowd had to have heard the snaps. If they missed it, then surely they heard my scream. I lay on my back, right leg splayed out and flexed at the hip. I touched my right wrist and felt a crunch as bony fragments rubbed against each other. Nausea welled up from the pain as I tried to control myself. Or maybe the nausea came from the realization that I had failed the rest of these kids. I let my head fall against the floor and focused on blocking the pain